Greetings with love and light. 2 days before, I made a video on solar flares where I explained how the solar flares that is going to happen in 2024 and 2025 is going to have an impact in human consciousness in collective level. I explained it in different perspectives, like in scientific perspective, in Eastern spirituality, and also in Western spirituality. If you didn't watch that video yet, I will give the link in this description of this video. So in that video, I asked you to validate those informations yourself. I'm not sure how many of you would have time to watch that video and validate that information. So I did a homework for you. I have collected different materials that will add validation to that information. So I'll share that in this video. So that I show you some X-class solar flares, and the effects of X-class solar flares is explained in that video. And you can see the same information here from NASA.
Strong solar flare peaking at 12:02 p.m. EST on December 14th, 2023. NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory, which watches the sun constantly, captured an image of the event. Solar flares are powerful bursts of energy. Flares and solar eruptions can impact radio communications, electric power grids, navigation signals, and pose risks to spacecraft and astronauts. This flare is classified as an X2, 8 flare.
Okay, so next video is also some from scientific perspective. So this video also says about the solar flares prediction. Actually, this one is predicted by Indian scientists. You can listen to this video.
All right, so scientists, some, are sounding the alarm on a so-called solar superstorm that could, and this is important, underline the word could, eventually wipe out the internet for weeks or even months.
Scientists have revealed that a new solar storm is coming, and it may have dire consequences for the world. Reports suggest that this storm will be the biggest humanity has seen in 100 years, and may have the power to take down Earth's entire technological infrastructure. So, what is the cause of this imminent wave of disruption? How will it impact humanity, and do we need to be worried? Let's take a closer look. The imminent solar storm. Indian astronomers have recently issued a cautionary alert, expressing concerns about an impending powerful solar storm that has the potential to disrupt global internet connectivity for several weeks. Researchers have made a noteworthy discovery regarding the correlation between the sun's magnetic field and its sunspot cycle, offering insights into predicting the peak of solar activity.
The sun has a very predictable, but actually quite mysterious cycle of activity. It gets very, very active every 11 years, and then it settles back down to more of a peaceful existence.
Initially, NASA projected that the next solar maximum would commence in late 2025. However, a recent study has disclosed an accelerated timeline, suggesting an earlier onset, most likely in early 2024.
So the next video is about a channeling message. I'm not sure whether you're aware of channeling. In Western spirituality, many people will connect with higher beings and will do channeling on messages. So this is one of the popular channeling messages on solar flares. So you can listen to this to understand the Western perspective.
What is the role of the sun in ascension? Metatron Magnetic Forces Magnetic Services must state that as the Earth planet begins to embark on the new era of energetic frequency, which primarily is often referred to by many of the people as radiant energy, it is important to understand the mechanisms which is closely intertwined with the sun logos. In the physical terms, this energetic frequency affects the sun's magnetic fields, which is known as the heliosphere, which is subsequently transmitted to your own internal magnetic field through the solar wind process. Furthermore, this is the understanding that which requires a deeper esoteric understanding of the workings, as this has always been a part of the grand plan for ascension of the Earth planet.
Actually, this message is really a surprise for me because I made the video on solar flares on like Sunday, and this channeler will always post message on Monday. So after I made that video, the next day when I watched his channel, he channeled this information the next day immediately, so which is a surprise. So let's see another video. So this one is another Western spirituality perspective. This is another channeler who channels like higher dimensional information. So in her predictions on 2024, she has mentioned about the solar flares, which you can listen to this.
Okay, moving on, we're going to experience solar flares. Now, we've already been experiencing solar flares in 2023 and before that, but those solar flares are going to continue. And there's a little bit of a split reality coming into play here. There's one reality or one timeline for planet Earth where we experience a really massive solar flare that wipes out our entire electrical grid, and it will take many, many months to repair that globally and to come back to a place that we were. And then there's also a timeline where we have many smaller solar flares, and it slowly helps us shift our vibration. Now, no matter what, solar flares, whether it be many small ones or one big one, are going to dramatically increase the electromagnetic frequency on planet Earth, which means things like increased vibration within human beings, and then also things like the Schumann resonance spikes and things like seeing the aurora borealis as well in the sky are all a part of it. So we will see Schumann resonance spikes, and we will also see Schumann resonance blackouts as well that are going to be quite common in 2024. So like I said, there.
Okay, so this one is another Western one. Maybe let's look at what Eastern spirituality says about this. Actually, that I explained what Sadhguru mentioned about the solar flares in one of his interviews, but these messages, I just collected it today to add more validation to that message, and surprisingly, all those everyone is pointing out to the same message. Okay, let me show you one more video. So let's see what Sadhguru mentioned about the solar flares in his interview.
On this planet. The next 6 years, there will be a very high pitch, the kind of pitch that we have not seen in our lifetime at least. So when this started, digestive system, your breathing process, your ability to digest, your ability to breathe and absorb what you need to absorb, everything is affected by the solar flares. In the Indian traditions and in scriptures and other things, I know it has been said that when solar activity rises like that, there could be a lot of death, there could be disease, there could be wars, there could be psychological imbalances, there could be a lot of turmoil in human life. These solar flares, it could go on for another 4.5 years. So that.
Okay. Collectively, even though this particular one, it says the side effect of solar flares, actually, as I mentioned in another video, this is for a good cause. This is for our to increase our consciousness, which is a good thing. So all we need to do to get ready is to change our lifestyle. To get ready, we have to accommodate. We have to get ready to accommodate that light. Okay. Simply, we need to change our lifestyle to increase our vibration, which I explain. All those things I have explained in detail in that video. So if you didn't watch it yet, please watch the video. Thank you for listening. God bless you.